In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Horror's Least Adept Pulse Rifle. I just picked up this thing from the Grandmaster playlist. You could farm for this gun yourself as of right now. I believe when this video comes out, you'll have about one more day to farm for it, maybe a little bit more, and then it will come around again in the season later in November, I believe, if you want to farm for it yourself. The goal of this video is I'm going to be taking it into Crucible and seeing how it compares to the fully crafted BXR Battler. This is the role that I have on my Battler that I've been running for the past month or so, and I've been loving it. So the goal of this video is to take this Horror's Least into PvP and see how it feels compared to the Battler. The Battler is a 450 RPM pulse rifle, while the Horror's Least is a 540 Adept pulse rifle. And the benefits of this pulse rifle is not only that it's Adept, so I have Adept range on it, but taking a look at the perk pool on it, this is the role that I ended up getting. Full bore, accurized, perpetual motion, and kill clip. In terms of the best roll that you will want to get on this thing, I would go for perpetual motion and kill clip, and that's a good base comparison when comparing it to the Battler because I use kill clip on that as well. If you're curious about the traits, you have Vanguard's Vindication and Stunning Recovery. For PvP, I would just recommend running Vanguard's Vindication. If you get a kill, you get a small amount of health, but the fact that this thing is Adept, you could put Adept mods on it, and then it also has a really good perk pool with all of these mod slots, is just really intriguing, and I'm going to see how it feels in PvP. For the rest of my build, I'll be using my Hunter with Dragon Shadow just to get a little bump on that handling stat because there's only 20 on it. So we're going to be using Dragon Shadow to dodge around. If you're unfamiliar with Dragon Shadow is, whenever I dodge, I get basically 100 handling on all of my weapons. And when you stack it with a ton of mobility, you can have that up all the time. But I'm going to be taking it into Crucible with Gunslinger as well on Blade Barrage. If you're curious of my setup here, I'll let you just take a quick glance over the fragments and everything that I'm running for those of you that are curious. But other than that, I want to take this thing into Crucible. I have literally not used it yet. I just got it today. I have 0 kills on this thing, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So let's just go try it out and see how it feels. Alright, you're going to be taking this thing into zone control because I want to get that kill clip chain going as much as I humanly can. So that's where this thing is going to shine big time.
Enemy claimed zone A.
Stuck a knife there preemptively. Got Radiant for a little bit of a damage boost. That was actually the most insane knife I've ever seen. 2 here. Okay, dude, these people with the throwing knives in this lobby. Got it. There's a kill. We got kill clip up. 32 to the head. I mean, I'll take that any day. It looks like we flipped. Don't really know if I want to peek this main lane. It's a little sketchy doing this. If we can get kill clip going, then I'll take that trade. I definitely have to get used to the RPM because Battler, BXR, I can kind of control my shots a little bit more. With this thing, I'm kind of just spraying as hard as I can. And I also use full auto, the mod full auto on my BXR, so I kind of use it like an auto. But with this, I obviously want to be running an Adept mod. Oh my god, we got people everywhere. I have Radiant from somebody hitting my knife. Gotta get out of here. What? Okay, my galley should get somebody. But it's definitely interesting. I really do need to get my hands on this gun a lot, because obviously I just got this thing today. To compare it to Battler really well and see which one I prefer, because they're both obviously in the same slot, very similar roles, so it's very obviously I have to decide between the two. But I mean, a beam like that is kind of hard to turn down. See, we have kill clip up to burn that special ammo. He has more green, this guy. Let's go outside, see if we can catch some people off from spawn. Like we will. Got kill clip up. Fuck it. Okay, they're not moving. Never mind. Okay, I'm kind of stuck here. I just got straight lined. Another thing to note is that I'm technically not using the baseline of this gun right now. Perpetual motion does give a shit ton of handling, but I'm using Dragon Shadow to really give me that extra oomph for handling, so I could ADS super fast like that. Otherwise, the ADS time's a little bit too slow for me, personally. One shot. I'm so confused. Okay. See if I can go around here with Barrage. Secured. I should have been 2 kills. Nice. I love this Wastelander. If you guys are curious about the Wastelander roll and what I'm using and everything for that for my shotgun, I made a video on it last week, or 2 weeks ago actually. I'll put it in the description of the video if you want to check it out. But I love this shotgun as well. And yeah, that kill clip chain is crazy strong. The only sad thing about zone control is I can't see how many kills I have. Because we're, I don't want to be an SBMM doing this. So we're stuck playing zone control. The GL that I do not want any part of. Okay, they're just sitting spawn. I'm just gonna go for the Hail Mary knife. Yup. Alrighty. Nice. We can push up a kill clip here.
Only 5
Nice.
minutes
Peek this
left.
right side. Nice. Peek this left side. I'm just gonna peek late. Just a matter of where. Nope, I think we flipped. Just gonna preemptively pop this.
Zone C lost.
Ooh, juicy orbs. What did I have?
I need a hunter
37 to the head
like
there.
the red
I don't know
jacks.
what kind of damage was to the head. They're still spawning over here? What? That range with kill clip is actually crazy. Dude, this thing, I might use this over VXR, just like kind of like first impressions. Like, I'm not even used to this gun yet. No Grenader Jake!
Zone A lost.
I love how I'm showing up bottom fragging him for my team. Because of zone control. I ain't capping no zones, bro.
Zone B lost.
This guy's invis right around the corner here, but don't really want any part of it. Okay, we're just gonna ignore this guy. Oh my goodness. I'll take a kill clip proc off of it, to be honest. Oh yeah, we chaining. Oh, we chaining.
Hunters like you make it hard for the
Damn.
rest of us. Zone B captured. You have
Okay,
a
yeah, we're
mark.
kind of frying this
3
team.
minutes remaining.
I'm a big fan of this pulse rifle. I'm glad I grinded for this thing today. I'm not much of a PvE player, so
Zone C
bit the bullet, did some GMs. It ended up being worth it, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yo, 1 damage? Fuck yeah.
Zone B lost.
That guy got smoked. I also haven't played my Hunter in ages. I'm usually on Titan or Warlock, so it's a nice change of pace to be back on the old Hunter. I definitely feel like, just like off purely me using this thing with Dragon Shadow, I will need to use some kind of handling exotic with this thing. With BXR, the handling is so crazy that I don't really need it. Any handling exotic. But Ophidian's Dragon Shadow definitely gonna have to be on my radar when I'm using this pulse rifle. Oh, I'm definitely dead here. All my life.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. I need a
Seems-
hunter like you with the red jacket.
They're probably gonna spawn behind us, so what I'm gonna do is get set up. I want him to push me. I don't think he's going to.
You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
This These guys are scared to fight me.
Zone A lost.
That's actually crazy. I have this many people on me. Oh,
Hit
teammates
them
going in.
hard, and that's why we have fire team. You have advantage. Double down.
Little double. Question is, where are these guys? I almost have another blade barrage already. Peek, 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 peek. No, the late peek. No.
30 seconds remain.
I'll take that double. Triple, maybe? I don't even know.
This is their fate.
49 opponents defeated. That is crazy. For my first ever really game using this gun. Ooh, this thing might be on my radar in the future. I might start using this thing more.